Hey, Max here. Welcome to the show on my quest to react to everything I can in entertainment, movies, video games, music, classic trailer reactions. This one is a recent one. It's How to Train Your Dragon. So please like, subscribe, and comment to help me on my journey to react to everything and tell me what to react to next in the comments section. So this is from How to Train Your Dragon remake. Don't make remakes, Hollywood. You can't make anything original. Why is it always? Because people reward it. People reward it. And there are some things that are better in live action. I love the animation. I love 3D animation. I love the How to Train Your Dragon series, but I also can criticize it too. I never really liked the way the other dragons looked, other than Toothless. Now, I think that's no longer a concern. I think this is where live action is improving. And I also think it raises all, a rising tide raises all ships. That means if you like the original How to Train Your Dragon, this is going to have more people, younger generations. Yeah, it's weird to think even younger generations than when originally the first How to Train Your Dragon came out. A new younger generation of like 5 to 10-year-olds are going to be blown away by this movie seeing it in the theater. Don't take that away from them. If you just re-release How to Train Your Dragon 1 in theaters, it's not going to sell as well. But remaking it, making it again, it's going to make it even a bigger IP, more video games, more young talented people joining in to play these roles. So I am really looking forward to this, and I am looking for improvement over the animated film, especially the first one. I do not like the way the other dragons looked. That was one of the first things I said watching How to Train Your Dragon 1 when me and my wife went in. I'm like, I really liked the movie. I just didn't like the way the dragons looked, except Toothless, but Toothless is the most unchanged. All right, so here we go. I did not watch this. I've seen screenshots from this. So look at that dragon. Look at that. That looks awesome.
When you carry this axe, you carry all of us with you.
Dad, I can't kill dragons.
Look at that. Look at that. That looks great. Oh, you How to Train Your Dragon fans, aren't you impressed the way it looks? Oh, actually, I forgot to share. After this reaction, I will share one other thing. No, not all How to Train Your Dragon fans are impressed. Look at that.
But you will.
I'm a Viking. I'm a Viking.
There's Toothless. This is great.
I won't hurt you.
Oh, that's great. I love the message it sends too. Like, it's not against older generations, but it's like, yeah, young people have something to teach you too. And why do we always have to do things the same way? His family and where he lived, they were constantly afraid of the dragons, and he said, here's an axe, go take it, get this dragon. No, train them. Rethink how you do everything. I love it. Great story for the younger generations. I will be real, I'm not like super on board with Hiccup, the new Hiccup, but Toothless, I'm more impressed by the other dragons and the visual effects and the scale of everything. It looks a lot more epic than the animation, to me at least. June 13th, it's coming soon. 3D, 4DX, Screen X. I will say, even though I really enjoyed it, if I'm going to give it a score, I would still say 8 out of 10. It didn't besides the new dragons, it's pretty much the same, which is a good thing. It's fine. It's going to be I would imagine it's going to be as good as the first movie. So I would give it an 8 out of 10, solid 8 out of 10. And I'm very happy this exists. And I actually think the industry should do more of this. Do 3D, do animation, 2D or 3D first. See if you have a success, see if you have an IP, and then remake it later, make it more grand scale, adding different things. I actually wish there was more animation, different types of stories in animation than just the standard generic things that you assume are animation. Just like look at other countries. Look at what Japan does. They have a lot of stuff in anime, and then eventually it gets into live action. I would like Hollywood to adapt that part and try more things in animation first. That means Star Wars, DC, and everything. Okay, so I forgot to share this. There are people that are not. There are How to Train Your Dragon fans that are not happy with the way the dragons look. I think it's a huge improvement. So I want to tell. Oh, that's the wrong thing here. Okay, here it is. All right, so I wanted to bring this up. So Space Dragon loves dragons, apparently. Says this. I wanted to show why I don't like the monstrous nightmare design in the How to Train Your Dragon remake. Ignoring the strong shapes and stylization of the original designs result in a bland dragon. Changing eye and jaw position makes it look like a completely different creature. I think it still has the vibe of the original dragon. The style of the animation, I mean, I could be wrong. Let me know if you agree with Space Dragon here, and thank you, Space Dragon on X. I'm reacting to your tweet. I think that would look ridiculous in live action if they just did so strict to it. And I don't think the dragon looks generic. I think it still has some personality. No underbite. Could they have done they could have maybe done a little bit underbite more. I get you there. But you also not when you adapt animation to live action, you have to change some things. You can't keep everything. I mean, I think they should have swung a little bit more with Toothless. I understand why they didn't, because that's a big gamble. But I would have liked a little bit more improvement on Toothless as well. So he does a quick edit and adds an underbite. I think it looks great. I think it looks more intimidating. And I love most of the style of How to Train Your Dragon series. But some of the dragons looked really weird to me. I'm sorry. Not in a cool style like Nightmare Before Christmas or some other animated stuff, stop motion or 3D or hand-drawn. Not in a cool way. I mean, I know some people like this on the upper left, but it's not me. In my humble opinion, I didn't like the design there. But let me know what you think. Did you like the trailer? Are you getting more hype for How to Train Your Dragon? Or they shouldn't make it? They shouldn't make it because the original exists. You got to come up with more arguments than that, please. They shouldn't make it because the movie exists already. Okay. And more people are going to watch the original movie too. Right before this comes out, more people will watch the original just because it's in current conversation because of the remake being released. I'll see you in another video. Have a good one.